Today, we're uncovering a gripping story that continues to ignite debates and curiosity even decades after it unfolded. Join us as we explore the striking events surrounding the attack on the USS Liberty, an American intelligence vessel, by the Israeli military during the intense Six-Day War in 1967. Stick around for a journey through history's mysteries and controversies. In the spring of 1967, tensions were high in the Middle East. Israel, surrounded by hostile Arab nations, felt threatened by their adversaries. The simmering political climate and military buildup culminated in what became known as the Six-Day War, commencing on June 5, 1967. Israel swiftly launched preemptive strikes against Egypt, Jordan, and Syria, aiming to gain control of strategic territories and ensure its security. The USS Liberty, designated AGTR-5, was a pivotal component of U.S. intelligence operations during the Six-Day War in 1967. Its primary mission involved sophisticated electronic surveillance and intelligence-gathering activities in the eastern Mediterranean. Equipped with cutting-edge technology and advanced surveillance systems, the ship's purpose was to intercept, monitor, and decipher communications relevant to American interests. Positioned in international waters, the USS Liberty aimed to collect crucial data on military activities and communications from various involved parties, including Egypt, Israel, Jordan, and Syria. Clearly marked as an American vessel with visible flags and identification, it functioned as a non-combatant entity, solely focused on gathering intelligence to support U.S. policymakers and military strategists amidst the escalating tensions in the region. On June 8, 1967, the USS Liberty, stationed approximately 14 miles off the Sinai Peninsula within international waters, found itself under an unexpected and brutal attack. The ship, unmistakably marked with prominent American flags and identifiers, became the target of an aggressive assault launched by Israeli fighter jets and torpedo boats without any prior warning or provocation. The assault commenced with relentless strafing runs by Israeli aircraft, inflicting severe damage on the vessel and causing multiple injuries among the crew. Soon after, torpedo boats joined the attack, targeting crucial sections of the USS Liberty's hull and infrastructure. The sustained assault persisted for over an hour, resulting in devastating harm and a significant loss of life among the American crew members. The suddenness and intensity of the attack left the USS Liberty in a state of chaos and ruin, with its communications systems destroyed and substantial structural damage. This unprovoked assault on a clearly identifiable American ship sparked immediate outcry and raised compelling questions regarding the circumstances and motivations behind the assault on June 8, 1967. The attack on the USS Liberty resulted in a harrowing toll, with 34 American sailors tragically losing their lives and more than 170 others sustaining severe injuries. The ship bore the brunt of the assault, sustaining extensive damage that crippled its functionality. Its communication systems were obliterated, and it suffered significant structural impairments, rendering the vessel severely incapacitated. In the aftermath of the attack, the Israeli military swiftly attributed their actions to a case of mistaken identity, asserting that they had erroneously identified the USS Liberty as an Egyptian vessel amid the chaos of war. However, this explanation was met with widespread skepticism and thorough scrutiny by various factions, including survivors of the attack, American authorities, and independent investigators. The discrepancy between the Israeli military's claim of mistaken identity and the unmistakable American markings on the ship raised profound doubts and skepticism about the authenticity of the explanations provided. The tragic loss of life and extensive damage inflicted upon the USS Liberty demanded comprehensive inquiries and accountability, fostering enduring controversies and doubts regarding the true motives behind the attack and the subsequent justifications presented. The USS Liberty incident remains shrouded in enduring controversy, evoking persistent questions about the attack's actual nature. Over time, various theories and assertions have surfaced, contesting Israel's official narrative. These claims challenge the established explanations, fostering doubt and debate regarding the circumstances leading to the assault on the American vessel. In addition to the Golan Heights invasion, the USS Liberty Memorial website offers two additional possible motives. It is possible that the Israelis were afraid Liberty might learn and report to the United States that Israeli forces were executing up to 1,000 Egyptian prisoners of war at El Arish, at the very moment that Liberty was just 13 miles off the shore. It is also possible that USS Liberty was attacked to prevent the ship from reporting a deliberate massacre of 14 Indian United Nations peacekeepers that took place in Gaza shortly before Israel's attack on USS Liberty. A persistent debate surrounds whether the assault on the USS Liberty was a deliberate act by Israel or a tragic misidentification amid wartime chaos. Survivors and certain ex-US officials have accused Israel of intentionally targeting the USS Liberty. They highlight the prolonged attack duration despite the unmistakable American markings on the ship. This faction asserts that the sustained assault contradicts the notion of mistaken identity and indicates a deliberate targeting. However, this perspective clashes with the Israeli claim of misidentifying the vessel amid the intensity of the conflict. President Lyndon Johnson firmly believed that the attack on the USS Liberty was a deliberate act, a conviction he shared discreetly with Newsweek. However, when this information was leaked, the Israeli forces mobilized swiftly. Concerned that Johnson might uphold his stance, they threatened to accuse him of egregious anti-Semitism, leveraging the potential outcry of blood libel. This form of pressure, characterized by Bobby Ray Inman, a former NSA director, as straightforward blackmail, aimed to coerce Johnson into altering his position. The fear was that should Johnson persist in his belief, any potential bid for re-election would face an insurmountable obstacle as the powerful Jewish lobby pledged to wage a campaign against him. A lasting repercussion of the Liberty Incident is the enduring use of similar coercive tactics against politicians, yielding considerable success to this day. Significantly, the Israelis had seized and removed all of Egypt's Soviet Union-manufactured surface-to-air missiles, complete with their maintenance manuals. These were the same missiles responsible for downing American aircraft during the challenging Vietnam War, a conflict that President Johnson struggled to bring to a resolution. Subsequently, Israel handed over these captured weapons to the United States. In acknowledgement of this gesture, the following year witnessed a substantial four-fold increase in aid to Israel. Concurrently, the government tactically kept the USS Liberty issue away from the public eye, tacitly embracing Israel's explanation of the incident as a tragic accident or mistaken identity. The aftermath of the incident further fueled suspicions, with claims emerging that both American and Israeli governments orchestrated a cover-up to hide the attack's actual nature. Conspiracy theories allege intentional suppression of crucial details to preserve diplomatic ties between the nations. These assertions suggest a deliberate effort to withhold information, amplifying doubts about the transparency of investigations and fueling speculation that key elements were deliberately obscured to maintain amicable relations between the United States and Israel. Multiple investigations were conducted by both the United States and Israel in the wake of the USS Liberty attack. The U.S. government conducted inquiries through various channels, including the U.S. Navy Court of Inquiry, which concluded that the attack was a result of mistaken identity. Conversely, some survivors and critics have challenged these findings, claiming they were incomplete or influenced by political considerations. Nearly 6 decades after the USS Liberty incident, the controversy and unresolved questions persist. The survivors and families of those who lost their lives continue to seek acknowledgement, accountability, and an unambiguous explanation for the events of June 8, 1967. The incident has had lasting implications on U.S.-Israeli relations and remains a sensitive topic in diplomatic circles. Despite the passage of time, the lack of a definitive resolution and conflicting narratives have ensured that the USS Liberty remains a poignant and contentious chapter in American and Israeli history. The attack on the USS Liberty remains a haunting and sorrowful chapter that resonates deeply within the narratives of both the United States and Israel. This tragic event elicits a spectrum of emotions, sparking diverse viewpoints and interpretations that contribute to the ongoing discourse surrounding this contentious incident. The unwavering pursuit of truth, justice, and resolution for the victims and survivors remains an indelible part of the USS Liberty's legacy. Thanks for joining us on this captivating exploration. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing historical narratives and thought-provoking discussions. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.